Hello and welcome back to Let's Play CK2 with the Historical Immersion Project mod. So last time we made the extremely unwise, as it turned out, decision to declare war on the Pope to try and take this county, which we have a de jure claim on. And we not only lost that war, but also were excommunicated, all of which is pretty bad. So we have all sorts of smuggler rings popping up everywhere, we're deeply in debt. And now we're dead of the consumption, which we also caught in the last episode. So it's Rufo has become the new Doge. Which is interesting. They didn't seem to be particularly good family, but there you go. We still have by far the most trade posts. They're still not building any for reasons unknown. Anyway, Urso is next in line, and we are pretty far back in terms of respect, so we might be in for another lengthy period of not being the Doge. Anyway, we can invest in technology. Let's see, legalism, probably good. Yeah, that'll do. And we are missing a spy master, so we'll appoint Ada here. Seems fine. And we need an ambition. Let's see, we are still childless, so since we only just got married to our wife here, let's take the ambition to have a son. Also, 3 children like guardians. Let's see, my half-brother. Sure. Who's our heir, incidentally? My kinsman. I think my former character is uncle, if I'm correct. So we'll just get these people educated with whoever. Sounds good. Fortunately, we are no longer in debt, so I guess that's one positive there. We lost our marshal after a period of illness. I didn't inherit my father's claim on the county of Napoli, which is quite unfortunate. Okay, he inherited all that stuff, and that is my wife. Okay. So I need a new marshal. Sure, my uncle. He's not great, but he'll do. We'll put him training troops in Napoli. And our income has taken a hit since we are no longer the Doge, Protarchon, King of Town, whatever you want to call it. Also, our retinue is actually reinforcing now that we have some money. Do we actually have to pay back our loan? We do. I was kind of hoping it might disappear when our father died, but apparently not. So the Doge wants to make us our marshal. Sure. Of course we'll accept. My half-brother has consumption. Yep, there's a lot of consumption going around. The levy situation in Amalfi is not entirely hopeless, but close enough. I will do my best to revive the situation, and hopefully my liege will see some results soon. Okay. Not really sure what's going on there, but we'll see, I suppose. And this revolution, or revolt, is still ongoing. But he's getting closer and closer to winning, up to 85% now. These borders are so ugly. What are you doing, Holy Roman Empire? Is this all Bavaria? No, Aquitaine owns land in here as well? It looks like the AI has formed Denmark, which is nice for them. Is it, it's not the, I forget the name of the character, the Sons of Lothbrok. Okay, my other half-brother has consumption now. Probably not a good thing. Actually, we can declare a war to take this county now. Presumably. So, why don't we do that, assuming we have the strength for it. 986 plus our retinue of about 200 versus their 766. Shouldn't be a problem. They have no allies. Sure. Sounds like a fun time. Have you rendezvous there? Of course, they're going to siege my trade post before I can get there, probably. We only have 891? I thought it was more. And we're going to have to attack them into mountains. Okay, we'll pay the interest. We're really not going to be able to buy anything. Any upgrades until we have that loan paid off, unfortunately. Okay, so given the numbers are pretty close, he might actually come and attack us this time. So, let's see. No river crossing. Salerno also does not have a river crossing. We may as well camp out there. Oh, he's sieging the city. Of course, we do have a city there. Is this enough of a numbers difference for us to successfully attack into the mountains? Probably not. Also, we are apparently very short on characters with decent martial scores to lead our armies. Where is it? Employment decisions. Oof, that's so expensive. I guess we will have to take one, though. Can't just have nobody. Is the person we hired zero martial? Must have been this guy, actually. Is this better than having no character in charge? Probably, slightly. I don't like the look of this, but I don't think he's going to move from there, and we can't really afford to wait and hire mercenaries. Really, this was just another ill-considered war. Entirely my fault, but we kind of have to try and take this battle. One thing greatly in our favor is all of their troops are in a single flank, which is a huge disadvantage because we are flanking them for a plus 30% bonus. Well, he has got the choke point. We have a new pope. Hopefully this one doesn't dislike us as much. We can... Oh, we're not excommunicated anymore, of course, because that was our father. It's not an inheritable trait. And we won that battle without too much trouble. So let's go and siege our city back. Okay, now we can siege his holding. Not nearly enough men to assault it. A son was born to my uncle. Okay. We do not have any children still. How are you doing, Genoa, and your revolt? Not going great. And 3,000 troops. And still none of them are building trade posts. My steward has interesting ideas about how to improve the economy. Okay. We'll pay the interest. It's going to take us a long time to save up to repay these loans. And we don't have enough men to siege any further, but we're already at 100%, so... Good, we've become the Count of Marsico. And that puts us up to our domain limits. So we are ruling this barony directly, I believe. Yeah. Oh no, wait, that's a different barony. Yeah, but that's the barony. Okay. So we have 2 baronies and 2 cities. 1 city, I guess. And the County of Marsico and the Duchy of Gaeta, which is a county. Okay. Germanos' justice has brought peace to a troubled province. Fewer crimes are committed and fewer complaints are heard in the province. The peasants have never been happier. Great. God, so much interest. Is this interest due at regular intervals? It seems kind of random. How much to repay a medium loan? So it's half of our large loan. Okay, maybe we'll do that first then. My brother is of legal age. Okay. The construction of the building in Napoli is not going well. Oh, we're not even constructing buildings. You should be collecting taxes. Well, that doesn't actually matter. We're probably not going to be building any more buildings for a while. So let's switch you to collecting taxes. That would have probably helped us with our loan issues if we'd been doing that sooner. The Count of Napoli's Marshal has been trying to raise more and more levies in Napoli. I can't stand him. Perhaps I should pull some strings and see to it that no more peasants show up for his recruiting meetings. 50% chance of his opinion of Doge Eusebius, which is me, being reduced. Or I better not. Yeah, sure. Okay, my kinsman lacks a guardian. Yeah, okay. It's so confusing that we're a doge, yet we are not the doge. My servants have provided such a fine meal today. There is an enormous amount of fine wine, and the cooking is absolutely great. I will enjoy this feast. Oh dear, so I can gain the trait drunkard, or the trait gluttonous. I suppose I'll take gluttonous. Neither is good, really. At least this gives a tax modifier. Oh, and that reduced my stewardship, so I can no longer hold as many counties or titles. I'll probably just hold on to them, though it's going to hurt my income, which I don't really want because... minus 19%? That's not too bad. I'll probably just keep it for the moment. Okay, Polycarpos, what's-his-face, claims that he would be a better court chaplain. Okay, 9 learning versus 7. Also, he's possessed. Sure, seems fine. The smuggler's ring in Gaeta has been destroyed. Excellent. So I think we still have one in Amalfi or Neapolis. No, I guess we don't. Okay. We have a warm autumn. We're coming up on having enough money to repay at least half of our loans, which is good. I'd also like to build a sixth trade post. Yeah, let's pay back as much as possible. Still have a large loan. My cousin requires a guardian. That seems fine. So we're waiting for 218 gold, I guess, before we can do this. Okay, and my half-sister needs educating. Well, that will at least reduce the amount of interest we're going to have to pay, hopefully. And a son was born to my uncle. Okay. Rymouth. It has come to my attention that the Chancellor of Tusculum has bribed and threatened his way through my domain, trying to get enough people to recognize a claim on my title that he has fabricated for his liege, Count Albano of Tusculum. They better not use it. Where's Tusculum? Somewhere close by? TUSC. Oh, over here. He's a vassal of the Pope. Interesting. Well, you better not use it. No, he's used it. Well, you better not declare war. Oh, and we got mysteriously wounded. Okay. Why, yeah, you oughta... Well, that's pretty bad. We already have a slight health penalty from gluttonous. Okay. Oh, my cousin died a sickly infant. How unfortunate. Such a wonderful bouquet. The complex blend of flavors spreads over my tongue just as the warmth spreads in my belly. These monks certainly know how to make a fine wine. No, I'm not going to get the drunkard trait. 20% chance of getting temperate, which would also get rid of gluttonous, which would be great. But we didn't. Okay, so this barony is going to lose recently conquered in 3 years, so it will be useless to us for a while. Our other barony has lost its penalty, so there's a Cavalier training ground, okay. My half-brother is of legal age and became Midas touched. That's good. Which also has increased our trade post limit. Before I go building any more trade posts, I'll get my outstanding loan repaid though. Gonna need another 218, though we could also repay half of it as a small loan. Okay, and our wound healed. Okay, we will repay our interest. Kill Count Maria of Napoli. I don't care about any of those. Could fabricate a claim on the Republic of Capua, my liege, or the County of Napoli. I do want to claim on the County of Napoli. See who we can get for this. It seems like not really enough people. You would need 75%. Alright. Well, never mind for the moment. My wife is pregnant, excellent. Hopefully get some children of our own, and hopefully end up with better characters than my current character. He's not terrible, it's just that I let the previous Doge educate him for a while, which I really shouldn't have done. I certainly wouldn't have given him the trait Slothful anyway. But that will do it for this episode, so thanks very much for watching, and join me again next time.